Welcome to the Writer's Life, a place where you get the sight, sound, smells, taste of my particular writer's life, and we also get the truth about the writer's life. Smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell for notifications so that you don't miss one exciting video. And how exciting these videos are. So, kind of a new project that just sort of sprung up. I didn't know it was going to spring up, but it did. So it was a surprise. But I've always loved the Twilight Zone, right? And as you know, I've been writing a lot of these short thrillers, like 50 pages to 70 pages type things. They're also called novelettes. I actually was nominated for a Derringer. I was a finalist for a Derringer Award for one of my novelettes, Go Get a Gun, 2 years ago. Didn't take home that prize though, but a nomination is cool. Anyway, make this quick. So I've like using some of like I'm not writing the Twilight Zone stories over again, obviously, but like I'm going with like the basic premise, as like a plot. And so like you remember that the famous one with William Shatner's Terror at 20,000 feet. That's like one of the most famous Twilight Zones out there, and dude sees like this guy on the wing or whatever who doesn't exist. But anyway, I wrote my own version of that, and I call it Ghosts. It's probably nothing like Terror at 20,000 feet, but it's just I got like the idea came to me from that, and I just finished another one called. How can I not remember this? See, that's what happens when you take a nap just before you make these videos. Called The Living Doll. Now, Living Doll is actually the same title as the story I'm basing it off of. The Twilight Zone story I'm basing it off of. In that one, if you recall, it's another famous one. A little girl gets a doll called Talking Tina. And Tina like terrorizes like the father or something like that. I'm purposely not watching these episodes, so like none of it. I'm not rewatching them, I should say, just so none of it gets in there. You know what I mean? But in my story, The Living Doll, a writer takes his daughter to New York City to buy what they call a USA baby doll. Which is based on like those really expensive dolls down in New York that you have to buy down in New York City. American Girl doll, I think they're called. I remember, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, taking my then partner and our daughter down to New York City and spending like thousands on an American Girl doll with all that stuff that went with it. And we went skating at Rockefeller Center and stayed over and all that. So it was fun, actually. But anyway, so like they're sort of in it too and whatever. So I'm going to do another one. And if I didn't have other projects going, I would try to write one a week, which I may end up doing eventually. Maybe after this month I can start writing one a week and getting those out for the fans and whatever. So anyway, that's all. That's all I wanted to report today. I hope you're having a great final day of your vacation, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.